Newman? Miss Newman?
Oh, Professor Chamberlain, you scared me. I didn't hear you come in.
Well, I'm sorry if I startled you.
Well, it's okay. It's just that I was so absorbed in this.
Oh, fantastic book. Have you gotten to the coming-of-age ceremony for the Babylonian women?
No, but I do intend to.
Oh, I think you'll enjoy it tremendously. You know, that was a very enlightened civilization, Babylonia. You see, the women were... Oh, by the way, did you talk to the front desk about another room?
Oh, yes, I did, at length. And they promised they'd let me know as soon as something became available.
Good, good. Oh, were there any calls for me when I was out? Did my wife call?
No, Professor Chamberlain, no one called.
Huh.
No one at all. Professor, hi. How was the lecture?
Well, compared to the one I heard this morning, it was superb. I wish I had that other fellow's notes up. What is all this?
Oh, well, I was sure you'd be absolutely starved after working so hard. So I had a simple luncheon sent up.
Well, that looks pretty elaborate for a simple lunch, Miss Newman.
Well, you should pay your compliments to the chef, really. All I did was send for it.
Well, I would think that even in the ordering, that was a Herculean task. You've gone to too much trouble.
Oh, pooh! You're my guest. While you're here, I'm going to make sure you have the time of your life. Want one of these?
No, thank you.
Well, why don't you try one of these?
No, I'm afraid they don't agree with me.
Now, how do you know that until you've tried one?
You sound like my wife.
Well, I hope you're enjoying the rest of the meal.
Oh, yes, yes, I'm enjoying it immensely. I mean, the Epicureans would be jealous.
I'm glad you approve. Because this is... well, let's just say just the beginning of my plans for us.
Oh, are you going to work down here, too?
Oh, well, sure, naturally. I was hoping I could attend some lectures with you, but, I do have some ideas for what we can do during your time off.
Time off?
We can ride, and I know just the horse for you. We can swim.
Oh, I'm afraid that's impossible, Miss Newman.
Oh, you don't swim. Well, that's okay. We can play tennis. There's a great member guest tournament that's really fabulous.
No, no, I'm afraid you don't understand. I'll be leaving.
But I thought the conference lasted all week.
Oh, it does, but after I deliver my lecture, I'll be leaving.
Well, don't you want to hear the rest of your colleagues speak?
Well, I know they're going to be speaking about fascinating subjects. I
okay,
really am
then
sorry.
Stay.
I miss my wife.
Professor? Have you ever been to Miami Beach before?
No. As a matter of fact, I was looking forward to seeing it with Nola.
Well, then why don't you let me show you the educational side of Miami? There really is one, and it's very fascinating. For example, the Seminole Indians' summer migration to Florida's littoral regions is vastly under-researched.
Really? Well, how do you know so much about Miami Beach?
Oh, well, I've been here so many times. Mommy comes every year with whomever she's married to.
Whomever?
Yeah, or dating that month. Her love life's sort of seasonal, like a wardrobe.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't realize your parents were divorced.
Yeah, yeah. It happened when I was 5. I've had 3 daddies since then and lots of uncles.
You poor kid.
Yeah, you know, Mommy's gonna get here on Friday, and she's gonna have her latest husband in tow, and, well, of course, they won't have any time for me. They never do.
I see.
And I never meet any fun people down here. That's why I was hoping you'd have a little time for me during the conference. But I do understand, so don't worry about it. It's okay.
Well, I could check my schedule.
Oh, could you? Promise?
I'm not promising anything.
Oh, this is wonderful. I'm so glad all this happened.
Oh, what?
The coincidence of finding you in the same hotel and in the same suite.
Yes, it is rather odd, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't wait to get back and tell all my friends about it.
Miss Newman, I don't think I would tell anybody back at school about this.
No?
No. You see, I don't want to compromise your reputation by a hotel booking problem.
Oh, I hadn't thought of that. No, you really are the sweetest thing to be concerned about me and my feelings. I really appreciate it.
Miss Newman...
And you don't have to worry about a thing. This week will be our little secret.
As we honor the past that made us what we are today. Thank you. Well, I think that covers the subject, don't you?
Brilliantly. You're going to be the hit of the conference.
Oh, thank you. You don't think that final section is a little dry, do you?
Oh, no, not at all. I could listen to you all day.
Well,
and night.
Thank you. And thank you for allowing me to rehearse with you, Miss Newman.
Sure. But, Professor, I do wish you'd call me Sheila. You know, there's really no reason to be formal down here. And especially as long as we're roommates.
Well, you do have a point there, Sheila.
Ah, that does feel much better.
Oh, excuse me. Listen, I don't understand why you didn't bring your boyfriend down here to meet with your mother.
Boyfriend?
Yes, don't I remember seeing you in the beginning of the semester with a particularly large, handsome young man?
Let me see. Oh, right, yeah, that'd be Michael Mills.
Michael Mills? Why does that name sound familiar to me?
Well, he was captain of the football team, and he's class president. Senior class president, that is. I dumped him.
Dumped him?
Yeah.
Why? I mean, he sounded like he had everything going for him.
I don't know. I just feel like I need a more mature man. You know, one who can fully appreciate all my talents.
Yes. Yes, and I think some of us are more mature than others, Miss Newman.
Sheila.
No, I think we'll go back to Miss Newman. I mean, after all, that is where we belong. And I think it's time for me to move to another room.
Oh, but they're all taken.
Well, I'll move to another hotel.
But they're all full.
Okay, then I'll sleep on the beach. The point of the matter is, it's time for me to move out.
But you promised that you'd stay.
I did...
Oh, Quentin, help me. I'm going to be sick.
There's no doubt about it. The young lady has food poisoning.
Food poisoning? But I had lunch with her.
And you had the same food?
Yes, except for the oysters.
That would explain it. You're fortunate to have passed them by, Professor. Young lady, perhaps you should curb your exotic appetites.
I just want to die.
Is she going to be all right?
She'll be perfectly fine. But she needs complete rest and no visitors for the next 24 hours. And that includes you, Professor.
But no, Professor, you can't...
No, that's no problem. Doctor, while you were examining the patient, I found myself another room. Oh, yes, Miss Newman. Obviously, you were misinformed. I've been to the desk. There are plenty of rooms available.
They're always out this time of year.
Yes, and since you're too ill to have company, I decided to go back to Springfield. Have a nice visit with your mother.
Don't worry, young lady. You'll be as good as new by tomorrow.
Professor?
Have a nice time.
Ow.